Have you ever opened your phone for 2 minutes and somehow ended up feeling bad about your whole life? You were fine before. Maybe you were chilling, working, eating, or just taking a break. Then you saw someone traveling, someone making money, someone getting in shape, someone buying a car, someone your age looking like they already figured everything out. And suddenly, your brain starts talking. Why am I not there yet? Why is my life so slow? Why does everyone seem ahead of me? That one small scroll can turn into a whole attack on yourself. And that is exactly why we need to talk about comparison. Comparing yourself to others feels normal because everyone does it. But normal does not always mean healthy. The problem is not that you notice other people's success. The problem starts when you use their success as proof that you are failing. You see one part of their life, usually the best part, and you compare it to your full life, including your doubts, your stress, your bad days, and all the stuff you never show anyone. That is not fair. It is like comparing your behind the scenes to someone else's movie trailer. And the crazy thing is, the person you are comparing yourself to is probably comparing themselves to somebody else too. The person with the nice car wants a better one. The person with the perfect body still sees flaws in the mirror. The person with followers wants more attention. The person with money may want more peace. So if you keep waiting to feel enough when you become better than everyone, you will be waiting forever. There will always be someone ahead in one area. That is why comparison is a game you can never really win. The first thing you need to understand is this. Your life is not supposed to look exactly like anyone else's life. You did not start from the same place. You did not have the same family, the same money, the same confidence, the same support, the same chances, or the same problems. Some people had guidance early. Some people had help. Some people had luck. Some people failed for years before you ever saw their win. You do not know the full story. So do not use a tiny part of someone's life to judge the whole of yours. A better comparison is not you versus them. It is you versus the old version of you. Ask yourself, am I a little wiser than before? Am I handling problems better than I used to? Am I more aware of my habits? Am I trying again, even after messing up? That is real progress. Maybe it does not look dramatic. Maybe nobody claps for it. Maybe it is not something you can post online. But quiet progress is still progress. If you used to quit quickly and now you keep going, that matters. The second step is to turn comparison into information, not self-hate. When you see someone doing well, do not immediately attack yourself. Ask a better question. What can I learn from this person? If someone is fit, learn from their routine. If someone is confident, learn from how they speak. If someone is successful, study their habits, their strategy, their consistency. Their success does not have to make you feel small. It can give you clues. The same thing that makes you insecure can become a sign pointing toward what you actually want. But you also need to protect your mind. Because let's be honest, some content is not inspiring you. It is draining you. Some accounts do not motivate you. They make you feel behind, ugly, broke, late, and not good enough. And if every day you feed your brain that kind of content, of course your confidence will get weaker. You cannot keep drinking poison and ask why you feel sick. So unfollow, mute, or reduce anything that constantly makes you compare in a toxic way. This is not jealousy. This is self-respect. Social media makes comparison worse because it gives you too many lives to measure yourself against. Your brain was not built to see hundreds of people winning every day. It sees one person getting married, one person traveling, one person buying a house, one person getting rich, one person getting shredded, and it mixes all of that together like, Everyone is winning except me. But that is not true. You are seeing a collection of highlights from different people. Then your brain combines them into one fake perfect person and uses that fake person to judge you. No wonder you feel behind. Another thing that helps is action. Comparison puts you in your head. Action brings you back to your life. When you feel that ugly thought of, I am behind, do not sit with it for hours. Do one useful thing. Clean your space. Go for a walk. Finish a task. Train. Read a page. Save a little money. Make a plan. Small actions rebuild self-respect. And self-respect is stronger than motivation. You do not need to fix your whole life today. You just need to prove to yourself that you are still on your side. Also, stop turning other people's wins into your losses. Someone else being attractive does not make you ugly. Someone else being successful does not make you a failure. Someone else being talented does not mean you have nothing. Life is not a small table with one seat. There is space for other people to win, and there is still space for you to grow. You can admire people without attacking yourself. You can say, good for them, and I am still working on me. And please remember, timing is different for everyone. Some people bloom early. Some people bloom later. Some people move fast for a while, then stop. Some people move slowly, but keep going for years. You are not late just because someone else arrived before you. You are not failing because your story is taking longer. Sometimes the slow road teaches you things the fast road never could. So do not disrespect your journey just because it is not as loud as someone else's. One powerful habit you can build is gratitude. Not fake gratitude where you pretend everything is perfect. Real gratitude means you notice what you still have, even while you are working for more. Maybe your life is not exactly where you want it to be, but maybe you have grown. Maybe you have another chance today. Maybe you have survived something difficult. Maybe you have skills you did not have before. Gratitude does not make you lazy. It makes your ambition healthier. At the end of the day, comparison is really about attention. If your attention is always on other people, your energy leaves your own life. You stop building because you are too busy watching. You stop appreciating because you are too busy measuring. You stop moving because you are too busy judging. So bring your attention back. Back to your habits. Back to your goals. Back to your body. Back to your peace. Back to the next small step in front of you. So the next time you catch yourself comparing, pause for a second and say this: I am seeing one part of their story, not the whole thing. Then ask yourself, what is one thing I can do right now for my own life? That question brings you back to reality. Because the goal is not to be better than everyone else. The goal is to stop leaving yourself every time someone else shines. Let them shine. You keep building. Let them win. You keep growing. Let them move fast. You stay consistent. Your path may be quieter. It may be slower. It may not look impressive right now. But if you keep showing up, it can still take you somewhere beautiful. Stop comparing your chapter 2 to someone else's chapter 20. Stop treating someone else's success like proof that you are failing. You are not late. You are not finished. You are still becoming. And that is enough reason to keep going.